And welcome back to Open. Joco is a new docked electric bike share service founded by two unrelated entrepreneurs, one American-born and one British-born. Joco is a micro-mobility brand merging sustainability and convenience, and they recently launched 300 e-bikes right here in New York City. Joining us to share a little bit more are the co-founders of Joco, Jonathan Cohen and Jonathan A. Cohen. So now I want to start off with, let's clear the air here. Two unrelated entrepreneurs?
No relation. No relation. We have the same full name. We met a few years back when we were getting our MBA. But yeah, just a happenstance by chance. I actually honestly hated him at the start. And ultimately, you know, he was getting the higher grades and was getting along better with the teachers. But ultimately, if you can't beat him, join him. And we became really close friends and then became co-founders.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I'm sure there's a way, you know, you say, hey, my name is Jonathan. You got the wrong grade. I mean, I'm sure that could have worked out on your behalf too, but glad to have you. Talk to us about this here. So you guys get together and you decide now that you are going to create these e-bikes. What was behind the concept of saying, we want to do this?
Yeah, absolutely. So, you know, we believe in a world with less cars and with greener and more affordable forms of transportation. 60% of trips in the US are under 5 miles. You really don't need a 2-ton car to travel under 5 miles. And we also believe that to get people out of cars, people need options. They need different forms of clean and affordable transportation. And we leveraged my transportation experience and Johnny's real estate experience to come up with Joco to create the most convenient, sustainable, and efficient way to get around major cities like New York City and generally urban environments.
Yeah. And so now that the 300 e-bikes have hit the city, how do people actually get their hands on them?
So we have an app. It's called Joco. You download the Joco app, and all the instructions are right there in the app about what you need to do. You know, we're a e-bike rental, and as mentioned, we operate out of private locations, so primarily parking garages.
Pretty straightforward. We have docking stations, and it's pretty straightforward and convenient.
Yeah, and our e-bikes are pedal assist. So you lightly pedal and they go faster. They're also state-of-the-art premium electric, and we have big growth plans to grow to at least 800 bikes and definitely more from there.
Sounds like you guys need to be on Shark Tank. It really does. I mean, you guys got it going on here. But tell me about this, Hill. You've got this situation where, you know, a lot of New York, definitely, we know cars and traffic are huge, but e-bikes definitely coming in to, you know, really bridge that gap. What's it been like in terms of public awareness and then also public participation?
Great question. People are excited. People are really excited. You know, people are owning less and less cars in major cities, and it's really expensive to store your car as well, between the gas and the electric and kind of everything involved with it. So, you know, people also want cleaner and more efficient ways to get around. So people have been super engaged. We also, you can see the logo on Johnny's shirt, but we also have a huge focus on branding, and our bike is orange. And electric and electric in the sense of the visuality of the visualness of it is electric. And so we've had really strong engagement. Celebrities have tried it, influencers, TikTok influencers, families,
all organic
tourists,
as well.
Yeah. Tourists, commuters, leisurely rides. So we've had really strong engagement. And, you know, the one thing we need to really hit mass market is more locations, and we have a lot more locations coming, and we have signed leases, and we have a really great initial partner in Icon Parking, And so, between Icon Parking and Quick Park, they're the largest parking operator in New York City. And so they've been great to work with. And so, we're really expanding fast. And once we have that real scale, massive locations, people are going to be able to take it anywhere they want, to the gym, to the movie theater, to work. We expect people to go back to the office in New York. And we're really excited about helping bring New York back to its glory. We never thought New York was dead. I'm a New Yorker through and through. And, New Yorkers persist through everything. And we definitely persisted through COVID. New York is back, and Joco is helping bring it back.
Yeah, I don't know, Jonathan, you got UK roots out there. And when you talk about traveling out there, France, I'm very familiar. You go out there, tourists have bikes. And so here, with the amount of tourism that New York gets, I'm sure that there's going to be a full throttle of people really wanting to use these actual bikes. And so I know you spoke a little bit earlier about, branching out to other boroughs. A timeline is in which you might see some more of the boroughs actually seeing this?
Yeah, absolutely. I think this year we're aiming to be in more boroughs, but we're also looking to expand to other cities as well. We've already had interest from cities across the US, and we're very interested in other boroughs, and we even have leases and agreements in place to expand to some of the other boroughs around Manhattan, Brooklyn, Queens,
and then hopefully getting to the Bronx and Staten Island as well.
Yeah.
We don't have agreements yet for the Bronx and Staten Island, but we need to find the spaces, and we definitely hope to get there.
Definitely. Well, Jonathan, thank you so much. Your story is very inspiring, and certainly it's definitely a game changer. And for a time like this, when we are trying to find our way and navigate around not just COVID, but around New York City, I think e-bikes are definitely the way to go. And glad to say that we had you here on the show. And we'll definitely come back and talk to you more to find out more about this as the company continues to expand and grow. But thanks for being with us here on Open.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Thank you.
All righty. Well, thank you. And we want to let you know that if you want to find out more information, of course, what you can do is visit their website, ridejoco.com. And then you can also follow them on social media. And how do you do that? Well, all you got to do is go right there and you'll see their information right there at the bottom of your screen.